You tick Mr. on this form. But over here you say you're female. How do I refer to you?
By my name is fine.
Okay, settle down, everyone. Come on.
exist. Whether I'm in a dress, whether I'm in pants, whether I'm presenting as feminine or masculine, I am trans and I am who I am. And I exist and I am valid as who I am. I don't need to be someone else. Who I am is perfectly fine, and I'm fine with who I am. And if there are people who are not fine with who I am because I'm trans, because I don't present in a way that you expect me to, then that's your problem, it's not mine.
I've existed and people like me have existed for as long as people like you have existed, people like any of us have existed. I think they probably existed long before Western notions of gender and will probably exist long after Western notions of gender.
I take the train almost every day to Flinders Street Station. As soon as I hit the steps, this wave of anxiety, my eyes are scanning everywhere. I've been followed down Swanson while they're yelling things at me. It's exhausting. I go there every day and it's always like that spike of anxiety just as you hit the steps.
I'm somehow a threat to people's perfect existence. Imperfect people don't like imperfect things.
There were signs from when I was very, very little that I was kind of different. Like, it took, I think, 2.5 years for my mother to be able to get me in a dress with pigtails. How do I want to be yelled at today? Went to the females, got yelled at by a mother because she thought I looked too male. Went to the males, got yelled at because I looked too female. Went to the disabled, where non-binary people have to go. Got yelled at because I wasn't disabled enough. This place was open. All of a sudden, just in an instant, it closed.
When I wake up in the morning, I think, do I look like a woman today? And it goes further than that. It goes into, do I look like an intelligent woman? Do I look like an attractive woman? Do I look like an Australian woman? Do I look like a rich woman? And if I don't look rich, Australian, and intelligent enough, that could end my day. City, both problem and solution. Freedom, fear. The stronger, the weaker. Public space, terrifying. It turns, quick switch, love to danger.
It might feel like there aren't that many people like you. And I guess in the grand scheme of things there aren't, but there are people who feel exactly the way you're feeling. You shouldn't let people tell you that you're too young to know things. It's just something you kind of know, and that's okay.
For me, when I started on testosterone, I identified as a binary trans man, and it had gotten to the point where I was having reoccurring fantasies about eating gravel or just doing pretty drastic things just to get my voice deeper. And so eventually I went on testosterone. It made such a huge impact for me, and it got me to the point where I was willing and capable of accepting myself as non-binary. And when I did that, I stayed on testosterone for a while, until I got to the point where I was happy with myself.
The whole city is a no-go area, particularly big events, white night. It's always that fear that you're gonna get beat up because you're not white, because you're not cis, because you're not. Drunk people on the trains and trams. Who's gonna say something racist? Who's gonna push me extra hard even though I'm not in the way? The whole city, public transport, late at night, no go.
My name is Luke. I'm sorry, I'm a bit stuck. I think I was 9, and I just watched The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Evie, my stepsister, I was like, we should recreate that, we should make our own little film. And I thought, I'll play Mr. Tumnus. And Mr. Tumnus, he's half man, half goat. And I insisted to be shirtless so I could be just like Mr. Tumnus. I really did not believe I was going to develop breasts. This is how my chest is, this is how my chest is always going to be, and if I want to, I can take off my shirt just like the boys, and that's what I used to love to do. I have no idea why I thought that that wouldn't happen to me, but I think it was more of a wish than a belief. And I remember imagining myself older and thinking I'm going to look like a man with just a bit longer hair. I was so excited to go to the gender clinic, the Royal Children's. I asked them is there anything you can do to stop what's happening? And it was just really hard to hear that I had to wait and like a whole nother year and 6 months until it was even legal for me to go on hormones. And I'm watching like my boyfriend, he's a cis male, and I'm watching him, he's going through male puberty, and all the boys at school, they're getting deep voices, and so I have to watch everyone else develop, and then I have to watch my own body develop in the wrong way. And it makes me terrified. And there's no way to stop it.
There's power in groups. How is that power created? We can't always be in a group. How is that power disarmed? We have to go through public space ourselves. We see and feel a community. You see a gang, a horde, a herd, a pack, a swarm. And then, away from my tribe, it's just me on my own. By myself. Bracing myself.
It's easy as a trans person to feel like what you're feeling isn't real sometimes. I do exist. I'm real. People like me exist in the world, and that's just something that's true. It's a fact.
I mean, my relationship with my body, I can really only describe as sort of intensely uncomfortable. I love what my body can do, as sort of through movement, through form, sort of as like sort of a sculpture in motion.
I eat, I breathe, I sleep. I eat a lot. I sleep a lot. I exist.
I exist. I exist outside of binaries. I exist outside of what is expected of me. I exist outside of being trans. I exist whether I'm on my own or with people. I exist whether I am loved or not. And what other people see of me does matter, and it does hurt when other people refuse to see who I am.
We are risking our lives every day by being who we are. Kids are dying every single day. Cis people don't need to think about these things that we need to think about every single day. Public is scary, but we cannot avoid the public. It's up to cis people. It's up to them. Because we can fight and we can talk and we can discuss for as long as possible, but until cis people get the perspective that we are no different from them, nothing will change. I am a trans person, but I'm also just like a bad bitch, you know? And like, I want to be recognized for that.
Do you see me?
Do you see me? I am most seen when I am loved. When I'm with the people I trust. In front of them, I am glass.
There are times you have to hide yourself away for protection.
If you think you'll get hurt, express in subtle ways. Wear a necklace, grow your hair.
Find where you're safe to be yourself and be free. To laugh your funky laugh and let your voice ring loud.
Eventually, it will become your truth. I choose to be as openly queer and myself as possible.
Explore expression shamelessly. Sometimes you can only find yourself through expressing.
See us. See us. Away from assumptions, misconceptions.
As we stroll, strut, waltz, skip or slink, every step our own choice.
And make this public space ours.
Dear public space, you are the one I love and hate.
You say you exist for everyone.
But it's more like for the lucky few. Essentially, dear public space, why do you hate the public?
I love the earth, the grass, the seas, the arid land. I wish I could forget humanity. and find peace in the chaos, the quiet, the beauty, the danger. I see our barriers crumble, walls falling. Maybe we'll find peace together then.
And we can lay in the grass and with time become a forest.
The smell of rain on a hot day.
Storms.
Flowers.
Light shining through.
Silence.
Sun on my skin on a cold winter's day.
Cuddling in warm moments. Falling asleep in their arms. The love of a family.
When people see me for who I am, my chest is full. I want to cry.
It's a light bulb in my heart that has just lit up. A warmth in my lungs.
Toffee apple going through all my senses.
A bubbly feeling like if I don't hold it down, it will come out my mouth as some weird sound.
It's home.
It's a friend hugging you.
It's doing something silly that makes you both laugh.
It's love.
Beautiful but rare.
I'm giddy.
The air in my chest swells high into my cheeks and spreads into a smile so bright.
It swells and makes the world more vibrant. And I look at the sky in a different way.